So this is my 1970 Ski Doo Alpine with the 640 twin engine. It has the electric start, forward, neutral, and reverse. It is a twin track with the single ski. As you can see, I've already started taking it apart. The engine's locked up, and I'm going to see if we can't get it freed up today. Okay, after some fiddling around, I got the engine mounted on the stand finally. Did have to take that other plate off. I was hoping to use these studs out of the bottom of the motor. Were too long. It wasn't sitting flat. So I got that on there with the other two studs. It is crooked. This is with the till I can get the clutch and flywheel off. It was hitting the side and I didn't want to break it yet. So now we're going to start stripping it down and get some of the covers and stuff off, and then we will try to get it to move. And this thing is nasty. Yeah, it's going to be fun to clean that out. All this junk. Poor thing. Okay, well, see it hard breaking loose, I guess, and just take it apart. All the way. I've never taken, this is the first time I've taken one apart, so, you know, so just, you know, just gotta learn. There you go. Okay. That's everything else. Somebody's loved this. Or maybe it's the fact that back here. Yep. There's supposed to be something there. Oh, there should be something that hold that on. You can see those welds. Oh, there, very good. Somebody's probably called the hell out of this. Oh, hey, there in there. Stuck. Okay, we are back on the engine. What's been about a second for you guys has been about 3 weeks for me. I did get it to the car wash and washed it up. It's not perfect, but it's better. It'll be good enough. We're going to see about getting the heads off today, hopefully, and not destroy anything too bad. So we'll get set up here and get started. So we'll start here with the exhaust. I did decide to give up on trying to get that bearing and the rest of the clutch and flywheel off for now. There's probably no point in getting it off if the engine's going to be junk. can't get the engine to do engine-y things, then there's no point in the bearing being replaced. Oh, yeah. Come on. There we go. I also had this laying on a drain pan since I washed it. Drained a bunch of the oil and crap out of it that I was dumping in the cylinders before. I'll take this stuff off. Intakes. Looks like that comes out separate. Washer's holding this up. Whew. There we go. Man, that thing is rusty in there. It's had a rough life. Okay, so now I guess we can move on to getting the heads off. Spray all these down again. Maybe. You guys can see that okay. Let's move it. Actually, I'm going to take a picture of this, make sure I get everything back in the right spot. These off. I'm going to switch over to just using a ratchet. And hopefully everything comes out and we don't break anything. So far so good. Okay. I think this side, yeah, this side should come off pretty good. It's not, this the piston on this cylinder is lower, so we should be able to get the head of this side apart a little bit easier. This one's pulling the whole stud out. So is that one. This may be there, it's just the way they are. Wow, that is something. We got pretty lucky on that one coming out. It's got more oil on it. I need a pick to get those washers. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, that one had 2 washers. Okay, I think you're okay right there for a minute. It's already loose. Here we go. It's not terrible. Everything organized here. A few little rocks in there. Okay, now for this side. This one is a really rusty one. Now it looks like this one only has one washer, but the one on the other side had two. See what that's all about. Okay, everything came loose good again. Oh yeah, that one still got fluid in it. Well, we know that one's sealed up good. Well, I'm going to try to get that soaked out of there and then we'll bring you guys back. So I got that cleaned out. Sprayed some WD-40 on there. This cylinder seems to be loose from the piston, so I think that one will come off okay. This one is a super rusty one. So I sprayed WD-40 in there and in the exhaust side. But we'll get the loose side off and go from there, and then we'll be able to see what the bottom end is going to look like, and hopefully not too bad. Get all this stuff moved again. Put everything up the side. Okay. Now there was a lot of, in the puddle on that one, there was water in there. That was probably from when I had it at the car wash. spin this. Can you guys see that? Yeah. There's the piston. Now I don't know if it's from me washing it or just from it sitting. The piston rings are loose. The piston's loose. The connecting rod is stuck to the crank. So that's exciting. So this gasket's loose. Let's get that out of there. I mean, I don't know what I expected to see when we opened this up, but I guess, at least for this side, other than the connecting rod being locked up, I guess it's not horrible. I mean, locked up engines aren't a good thing. It can always be worse, I think. Put this rag in there. It's probably too much. I guess if it's just held against one side, it'll be fine. I'm not shaking it around too bad. I am surprised that the rings are loose. Pretty nice. Just put that in there. Oops. I'm going to try, I don't want to hit on the fins with a hammer. I'm going to use a dead blow, I think, for now. Hopefully just by hitting on these studs, hopefully be enough to do something. Not sure. So we'll start there and see what happens. See, okay. Yeah. I think it broke loose. Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to pull it off by hand yet, but yeah, not yet. All right, well, we're just going to keep hammering away at that. Not a whole lot of room to get a screwdriver, I think. Underneath it yet. Let's try to get these studs out. I think if we can get these studs out, give us some room to twist, it might be helpful. Oh, those are not the right one. Okay, just getting the last one out. Oh, they all came out as easy as the first one did. This one almost acted like it was going to break, but it's just because of all the mud and crap that's on it. I thought these holes were sealed all the way, or like not. They were all, yeah, I don't know how else to say that. They were all, I thought they were all sealed. But about right here in the middle of the cylinders, they are open, which explains why they all come out looking like you stuck them in a mud hole, and they're all rusted up. Speaking of mud holes, I don't know about where you guys are at, but here in the West, we have been, mid-40s for a few days now, and everything is mud, and all the snow is pretty much melted. What little snow we had anyways to begin with, which is not very good for this area, but what can you do? I'm going to tighten this stand up real quick so we can twist on that. Hopefully it will do. Could be good. I mean, it's been so nice around here. I actually took my power cleaner out this morning, cleaned my Jeep off, sprayed all the mud off of it. It's ridiculous how nice it is this winter. Left hand. I don't really know a better way to go about this. I was hoping twisting it would work, but twisting the whole piston, I don't want to potentially make it worse. Oh. Oh no, I think that's just the wrist pin sliding. Probably. So I put the engine down there on the floor, dumped some rust remover in there on the piston, and hopefully that'll kind of help. When I did tip that over, though, a bunch of water came out of the bottom end, so I think it's going to be a long, rusty process. But I'm going to let that soak. I'm going to organize all this stuff into little bags and just kind kind of get everything cleaned up.